All right. Had a little bit of a problem trying to get the stream set up. For some reason, you got to keep getting new keys every time. I'm not sure what's going on there. So let's get into Pray Day 4 and see how that goes. Or I can go close. Hold on. Let me close out my other connections, my network connections, real quick, so that I can make sure that it's nice and crisp, so that I can continue. Right now, let's see what the stream quality looks like. What is it registering as? Let's go over here. Stream settings, stream health, 1228. No data. Well, I'm sending data, so it's red though. Then it turns back to being green. Alright, let me cut some network connections here. Make sure everything is gonna look good. I should be right. Let's continue this game as much as we can. Trying to get in here a little earlier. So where I left off, I was making ammunition. I was realizing the value of picking up scraps and recycling items, modifying my skills before I started facing those giant typhoons, or I think that's their name. There we go. So it looks like I got it working correctly now. Let's turn that off and see. Alright, this is where I left off. So let me fix my chair. Last time my back was hurting sitting in this gamer chair, but I think just because I was tired. So let's continue the journey through the science realm. Alright. So I had searched everything. I got 186 rounds. I think what I was doing is scavenging because I got to get back to my office so that I can use the looking glass technology to see what is happening. I also got the key code to Director Thornstein's office. So we're about to go in there and take a look around. And I also got my new ability. There's nothing in here, and I think I read all these. So that's where I got the code. So now let's just go in, find out what's going on over here. Let's see. Alright, so I still need to go and make me some bullets. There's his office. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of this junk because I'm not going to be able to collect anything else. And I want to make some more ammunition. So I need to get down to the hardware lab, which is up here.
Hello.
How's my health?
Pardon me.
I knew I was gonna have to get into this crawl space. Just look around a little bit. And I need to get back.
Coming through.
Well, that was thrust. That was weird. Alright, let's get over here and make some room. 9mm bullets. Let's throw that in. We're gonna keep a few snacks. Alright. Let me check out my stream on my other computer. See if it's coming in. There we go. Nope, it looks good. It's working. Alright. I need to get rid of more items. What is this? 9mm, 9mm, 9mm. So they take slots. Let's see. So I have 168 rounds. I have how many med kits? I got 2 med kits. 1 suit repair. need some more bullets. There we go. Now let's go into my inventory. And I know I have, okay, we have rejuice, we have 2 neuromods. Right here. I want to upgrade this weapon. I need gunsmith. Right now, range, accuracy, 60%. Two neuromods. So what? This one's 2. Metabolic boost. Neuromods required is 2. Requires physician 1. Doubles both the duration of the well-fed bonus and the health gained by consuming food. There's tons of food everywhere. Here we can come down to this 2 level and say suit modification. Upgrade your TranStar uniform with extra inventory space and allow installation of 2 additional chipsets. That's kind of cool. Security, we have Stealth 1. Enemies take longer to detect you when you are sneaking or crawling. Alright, so let's move on. Let's get back down to Thornstein's office. What the hell's going on?
Coming through. Operator approach. Hello, nice to see you. Pardon me.
I think that's the director of the lab. I have the sense he admired you. Unfortunate.
Thornstein's cabin. Dubbed the Ray's field theory, this discovery proved to be the jumping off point for a string of scientific miracles TranStar began churning out less than a year later. Take, for example, the now ubiquitous operators, which take advantage of a localized levitation effect derived from the theory's gravitational outworkings, indeed, from the matter stripping field interactions inside the bowls of recyclers to the artificial gravity that keeps boots firmly planted on the Italian marble of the Telos 1 lobby. The impact of Dr. Reyes' theory is undeniable beyond the stars and unofficial trans-star history. Dr. Reyes and gravitation. What's this? We'll save that later. There's also a safe in here. Okay, don't have the safe key combination. Neuromods 2, exotic material, 0.96, another med kit. The space elevator, I read that already. What else do we have in here? In progress. Green is complete for glue cannon, which sucks, by the way. February. ABS, RTAX propulsion system, calibration testing. Looking glass is in progress. Black box in progress. Recycler charge in progress. Q-beam projects. So these are your projects, huh? Thornstein. Baseball glove, which is an organic material. Okay, we have my new reployer. I just wanted to write you personally and thank you for the new reployer. I know some people have been on waiting list to get one of these, and it was a pleasant surprise to find a new one in my office this morning. It is this feeling of gratitude that makes it awkward for me to trouble you further. However, if you could spare one of your engineers for a bit, it would be great if they could swing by and show me exactly what it does. Reployer. I bet that's in your safe. Part requisition. Wanted to clear a Morgan request again. Morgan was down in hardware today, just standing there as if not sure where to go, and when I offered to help, Morgan asked for more operator parts. I asked if the last ones we'd sent hadn't been sufficient, and I got a blank look. I mean, no offense, but Morgan's requisitioned enough to repair any operator in the station 5 times over now, and we have other operators that need maintenance. Where's this leak coming from? that pipe system up there. This is just another pathway. I need his save key. Got his cabin key already. Alright, my only option is to go down that pathway and take a quick look. Is it just a shortcut? Should be able to get back to my office now. Four neuromods. I know there was some neuro mods in here last time I was here. They were like under the desk right here. 4 of them. Let's go into neuro mods and see what else we can do. Interesting. Not sure. I think I'm going to save it. Let's get to my office first. TranStar Life employee profile says in this edition of TranStar Life's Rising Star segment, we profile Harley Granger, a member of the Neuromod sales team who is currently stationed aboard Telos 1. Some of you might recognize Harley's name from his professional baseball days when he played second base and wore number 66 for the Tornadoes. Harley was assigned to Telos 1 2 years ago and has made the journey into orbit and back after 50 times. Back over 50 times. Not bad for someone who is afraid of flying. My time playing baseball forced me to deal with that fear, he said. Believe it or not, a shuttle flight to Telos 1 is far easier than a cross-country airliner trip. There's a little picture right here on the desk. Looks like Earth. Some more reading material. Some organic glove. I read the space elevator. Tornadoes are right there. So this must have been his desk, working in sales, I believe. Richard Covaney, Neuromod Sales. Sales department, people. Harvest, let's take that. See what it does for me. What is this? No matching key card. This is the exit. For your ass now, bitches.
Warning, suit integrity damaged.
I want those organs. Now all I want is Typhoon organs. You guys tried to beat my ass yesterday. Surprise, surprise. Exotic material is used to make neuromods. I don't see anything for suit repair until we get through here. Suit modification, in which upgrade your TranStar uniform with extra inventory space and allow installation of 2 additional chipsets for a cost of 3. I haven't learned how to make neuro mods yet. I haven't found the blueprints. So even though if I get exotic material, I won't be able to make the neuro mods until I find those blueprints. So let's get to my office and find anything else that I can use. Really? Extra spunk in your step. I don't know if I want to do that actually. I'm full too, so I need to figure out. I need to go make another med kit anyway.
Safety aboard Talos 1 is everyone's responsibility. Send all help requests for concerns to security@transguard.talos.
Is it just me or did they get tougher?
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Can't make neuromods yet. Don't have enough for med kits. So, ammunition it is. Okay, can't make no more ammunition. Completely empty. Just want to do another modification really quick. Let's go into neuromods and security. Is it here? Firearms 2. This is firearms 1. So I should be able to make those modifications to my weapon. Inventory. Gunsmith 1. That's what I need. There it is. Requires 4 neuromods. Error. What? Oh, I need 1 here. So that's not really gonna help. I guess we'll start moving shit. I got recycle materials expert. Increase recycling yield by 20%. For 3, security. Let's go check out the looking glass and see what's going on. It's 9mm. Don't want to put everything into the 9. Some other blueprint might come up. It's back online. Looking good. My safe, I emptied it. Wow. Nothing in the locker.
You're not gonna like what I have to say next. You have to destroy Talos 1. The research, the Typhon, nothing can survive. Including you. I know how it sounds, but you've seen what those creatures can do. They're a part of you now. If even one cell gets back to Earth, we're lost. I'm sorry. I wish there was another way. January can walk you through activating the self-destruct mechanism. Alex will try to stop you. He's allergic to failure. Too proud to go back to Mom and Dad with his tail between his legs. So it's up to you now. Good luck. Told you wouldn't like it.
Hello, Morgan. I'm January 2035. I'm an operator. There are many operators aboard Talos 1, but none of them are like me. I'm your plan B. My first task was to free you from the simulation. The second task was to make sure you saw your video. Those are done. Interesting. New directives are now available to me. The self-destruct protocol for Talos 1 is activated by 2 arming keys. Your brother has the first. You had the second. Alex destroyed your arming key. But you hid a fabrication plan for a new one in deep storage. That's where you need to go next. We can worry about getting Alex's key afterwards. The Typhon are spreading fast, Morgan. You'll be racing against them. And your brother. This key card will grant you access to the main lift and all the labs. The main lift is the fastest way to reach deep storage. Next topic. You asked me to provide you with more neuromods, which I've done. Good luck, Morgan. You designed me to assist you. I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Awesome. Fucking awesome. So I gotta go to the main lift. Deep storage. Take the main lift in the lobby to the arboretum. Arboretum. The fabrication plan for my arming key is in deep storage. I'll need to take the elevator to the arboretum in order to reach deep storage. Take the main lift in the lobby to the arboretum. Talos 1. View on the map. Let's see. Here's the main lift. Shuttle bay. It's on the first level. I'm on the third level. Here. So, get to the first level. And should be good to go. But on this third level here, fabrication machines here. Over here I have a recycler for parts in the hardware lab. Teleconferencing center. This one is broken though. Sales division is where I was at. Alright. So I know what to do. But first, let's spend some neuromods and see what else we can do. He's got other instructions, but he can't give them to me until I have... That's January. Operator. Can't make anything else. Got 166 rounds. Just take a look at... my inventory. Do an upgrade. Drop it in right there. Firepower from 11 to 13 requires Gunsmith 1. Let's go to neuromods. I like these. Let's see what else we got here. Necropsy. Recover more valuable organs from Typhon's remains. Typhon organs can be recycled for exotic material. Then there's food. Then there's Physician 2. Medical practice increase the effectiveness of medkits 300%. 3 and 2. Then there's 4. Hacking 2. Bypass level 2 security measures on computers and robotic systems. This is a nice spread here. This first one is leverage. This next one is repairs. This next one is materials expert. This is engineer. And this one is impact calibration. Neuromods required is 3. Do stamina cost of wrench attacks by 25%. By a quarter for 3 of those. Not sure how valuable that would be for me right now. Let's see. 2, I got stealth 1. I'll be sneaking around. I can really get one of these high level areas. Stamina 2. Increase your stamina to 150. Increase your health to 200. Natural life span is increased by 50 years. For these 5s here. Combat focus 1. Combat focus duration increases to 12 seconds. Time slows 20. Then your enemies, your attacks deal 110% damage and actions cost 25% stamina. Just have to do it. Just have to do it.
The security station in the lobby might have weapons.
Security station in the lobby. Here's your office. Teleconferencing. Hardware. Sales division. Is it here? Main lift. Restrooms. This is a security station here. So I gotta get to the first floor. There's a security station here too, near the trauma center, which I never really got in and out of. And then I'm on the third floor. This is the teleconferencing center. Let's go downstairs. Said security. Oh, here it is. This is the security station, but where the hell's the key card? There's a recycler over here. There's a security key card. There was one of those. I bet you it could be in the trauma center. That's the only place I haven't looked. I mean, it might be worth it.
Good afternoon, Talos. Security reminder. Sticky notes, even well-hidden ones, are not a secure means of storing your workstation password.
Okay, so we got crew, life support, our boredom. Oh no, come on. Why do I always do that? I keep right-clicking. Let's see, Gardner. Let's queue. Let's see, one of these. I might need that. gonna go back. Utilities. Area map, which I already downloaded. So I'm here, and the trauma center's back here. We have an operator dispenser here. What is that? These are some serious guys up here.
System alert. Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer. System alert. Repair is needed.
This was a serious guy.
System alert. Repair is needed.
Cost a lot of rounds. Cost a lot of resources. Hopefully it was worth it. The typical integration suspect portrayed by entertainment media is stubborn, clever, or even arrogant, entering into a verbal sparring match with the interrogating officer. While this makes for good drama, it's a poor representation of actual cases. It is important to note that the majority of suspects want to talk. Let them. Provide some prompts, but only to keep the words flowing. Do not attempt to direct them, but just keep them talking. My experience and case studies back this has been that most people will move toward the information you want to know if you just listen to them and reaffirm their assumptions when they need it. Studies show that there is a significant likelihood of behavioral conditions and psychiatric disorders emerging among the population of crew stationed for longer than 3 months. Impacts of behavioral issues are minimized with appropriate tools for monitoring mood and predicting risk, while including as many Earth-like amenities and recreations as possible. Files, got some utility here. TranStar Quick Behavioral Assessment for factor analysis for correct drift assessment data should be gathered repeatedly for the same subject over time. New test score. No, I don't want to begin the test. Let's go back. Files. What else do we have in here? Transfer the file. My concern with Dr. Calvino is increasing. His symptoms have escalated from memory loss and occasional disorientation to delusions and paranoia. His increased agitation in this session has given me cause to take his issues up with Alex during our next briefing session.
Tell me about the dream. The dream. Yes. It's always in my lab, and I'm standing in front of the glass. Are you alone? Yes. What do you see in the glass? Nothing. At first. I don't want to turn it on, but I can't help it. I have to turn it on. When I do, it's like the heart of a black hole, an immense darkness. There's something swimming in the black. I catch glimpses, edges of the shape. I feel as though it wants to come through, onto my side. I have to turn off the glass before it sees me, but I always wake before I can. What does it look like? The shape in the glass? Nothing. Does it look like this image here? Dr. Calvino, does it look like this? No, that's... No, I don't... Are you sure? Where did you get that drawing? Have you been spying on me? I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Sarah Alazar. Sarah's hostilities toward me continue unabated. This distance she creates makes it difficult for me to address her issues of anxiety and distrust. Some of her answers today did lend me a bit of insight I might be able to use in future sessions to hopefully get her to open up more. Let's see what she had to say. Japan.
Sarai, come in.
It's Sarah, but you can call me Chief Elazar. Matt.
Matthias, please. Forgive me, but your name is Sarai in the file.
We've been over this. My mother Americanized it. Will we be spending the next 59 minutes like this? Because we could cut it short right now.
We've discussed your mother. I thought perhaps today we could speak more about the career choices that were born of that.
Serving in the military wasn't an excuse to get away from her nagging, Matt. I was just restless.
And you're better now? Not restless?
I'm fine.
Because your last tour of duty was the evacuation, and reports from there...
I saved as many as I could. For every soldier we lost, we were able to save 100 civilians.
Yes. Tragic. Still, to lose soldiers under your command...
The cost was worth it, both in lives and the unification of the region.
Taking on a losing battle like that, fighting, not enemy troops, but the equivalent of a natural disaster.
It wasn't natural, it was man-made. It prepared me for here, Dr. Cole. Because this station, it's the same thing, a disaster waiting to happen. We are well-trained and poorly equipped. The research is dangerous. Keeping secrets secret is dangerous. I'm sure you would agree.
Then we have Danielle Shu. Danielle exhibits relentless anger toward authority generally and the Yus specifically. A few gentle questions sent her on a tirade that ended with her storming out of the office. I wouldn't be surprised if she decided to skip these meetings for the rest of her tenure here on Talos 1.
These psych evals are a waste of time.
A waste of time? Like back on Earth?
April.
That was different.
McGuire.
Was it? Anger, issues with authority. A year of counseling doesn't sound like a trivial matter.
Those files were supposed to be closed.
Are you angry?
I'm getting there.
Any new relationships?
No.
I thought you and Miss Foy, the sanitation engineer, were seen together.
She's a sanitation boss. And we're not in a relationship. Not anymore.
Ah. And this separation, did it involve anger? Issues with authority?
Screw this. I'm done. Report me to the U's. I don't care.
They're putting the station at risk just like TranStar North and just like on Earthside. You assholes will bury it with your psych-eval bullshit. And another thing.
Tons of biohazard waste in here. Not sure what I can do with that yet. Some more right here. Fabrication of something that includes biohazard waste. Something back
System alert.
there.
Repair is needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Quarantine. So,
Good afternoon, Talos. Lunch is served in the cafeteria from 12 to 2 p.m. Please refer to the weekly upgrade for today's menu.
System alert. Repair is
Luther Glass. Subject Gustav Leitner says patient tested positive for non-small cell lung cancer. Patient did not list any ailments on their submission form prior to being taken to the skill recorder. Contact this patient immediately. If patient is still on Talos 1, have him report to the trauma center as soon as possible. More often called white noise due to the telltale spots said to be like static in the victim's eyes. White noise isn't just a medical condition, and it's more than the wild almost, which doctor-like claims of psychic ability. It's disenfranchisement. It says the victim can never have a neuromod, nor can their brain be mapped. It's the end of everything that is about a person who is TranStar to decide. Who is TranStar to decide? Will we let them add a biological caste system to the human race? Medkit fabrication plan. I already had that. Enter in the password. Hacking 3 required. Gina Sellers. Oh, here we go. Got a bot. Got an operator.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Pyramid.
Diagnosing.
Medical class operator ready to deploy.
Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire so I can serve you better next time.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Hello, nice to see you.
Regina Sellers. Pharmacology, crew quarters, no life support.
System alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
The basement. Alright, well I guess that's all I can do in here for now. Go back here. This is quarantine.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Trevor Jr. Young, mind controlled. Alright, subject appears disoriented, paranoid, not sure how much of current behavior is due to the incident versus his recent neuromod removals. Recommend continued observation. Matthias Cole. Remain 2M away from glass. 2 meters.
Hello, nice to see you.
And you.
System alert. Repairs needed.
You left your character sheet on the printer. Don't forget, we moved the game to the rec center in crew facilities, and it's an hour later than usual. Do us a favor and take a happy pill before showing up. See you there. Emails. Yuri. Turns out Yuri Kimura's like everyone else. I'll tell you over lunch. Hacking 2 required. No one's gonna keep finding a bunch of safes.
Good afternoon, Talos. In the event of a loss of atmosphere, gravity, or other serious emergency, please report to the nearest muster station.
Hello, Morgan. This time we spoke. My code name is December. My purpose was to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions that the Typhon should break containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the neuromod division, along with a supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you've got the key.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino. Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is...
You're heading to Psychotron. Wait. Okay, I see. Did you already know about the main lift? It's malfunctioning. I'm not sure why, but the car is stuck at the top. There's another route through the Psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Please be careful.
Damn it. First they give us pop guns, put us on babysitting duty, then open the gates of hell and lock us in. TranStar's going to need an army of lawyers when I get Earthside. Anyone else on the station, get to a safe area. Check your surroundings. Walls, floor, ceiling. Then seal yourself in. We're working on the problem, and we'll be there to retrieve you as soon as we can. Elazar out. Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Says she's back there. Not sure if it's worth it to go to the basement to find her key or a password. There's gotten into security. I need a shotgun already. That's the shuttle bay. Restrooms, main lobby. Choice. I'm just gonna go this way. Materials machine in there. What else is in there? There's another entrance here. This way. So I can exit this door, run down this way, turn, and go this way. Apparently. Cybertronics. There's no hatch. There's a materials machine. I gotta cut the power somehow. What does this take? Can I do anything with this? No. Says I'm entering maximum security. Regina Sellers. How interesting. Haven't discovered a map for the location yet.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after? Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages. We're in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Gut. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino. Well, I suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro-lens array. You see, the old one it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, I'm sending it to you anyway.
Auto Lada. 9mm bullets. Broken cooler fan. Burnt circuit board. all kinds of shit in there. Two of them. Not sure how bad I want this fucking... Trevor Pulsar slammed the Talon's engine into overdrive, praying to the Lord he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business from Empress Tourmaline, and routing in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. Mordrax. Moments later, a scrambled hyper signal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to discordant tones, and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambada. Where in Zelor's name have you been? Replied, cool as a cucumber, saving all of your asses. I found the Starbender prism, and I'm coming in hot.
Psychoscope required beyond this point. Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Allison Brady. What does this drop down to? Down to 83 rounds. Another mimic. Psychoscope.
The Psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick. You invented it, by the way.
More specimens required.
Psychoscope. Toggle your psychoscope with Z to mark and scan nearby enemies. Scanning Typhon reveals new abilities you can acquire by installing neuromods.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Near peak level.
All right, Morgan. I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. You need to calibrate your psychoscope. Try scanning the Typhon specimens around you. Once you get enough scan data, the labs will open. More importantly, you'll be able to install Typhon-based neuromods. You'll be unstoppable. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hans Kelstrup. Hans Kelstrup cabin, Director Kelstrup's office. Naotic research, like all bold new ideas, has undergone a predictable pattern in the scientific community. First, skeptics ridicule the idea since it violates conventional wisdom and the laws of science. Second, skeptics grudgingly concede. Okay, I read that already. What else do we have? Power off. Earlier models postulated that the mimic reformed its molecular structure, actually replicating the atomic makeup of target object. We now hypothesize that mimics are not changing shape at all. When they mimic an object, the mimic is no longer objectively present in the universe. The mimic swaps with an object in a parallel reality, but maintains a conscious link. A kind of para-dimensional entanglement to the object in our universe. Kelstrup safe. No way. Oh fuck, that was a mimic. Looked all through here. seen Kelstrup's office somewhere. Let's look on the map. Director's office.
Hello. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are risk. This should help. That should help you concentrate.